Yes, I've decided to go earlier than the countdown. Good morning, everyone. I'm here on Saturday, the 26th of March in Port Elliot, South Australia, and it's looking like it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day, as you could tell from that front-facing to the garden camera that I've got sitting there. And it looks like I need to wash my window because I've got that sitting inside, not outside. So it's lovely to be here for our daily Lenormand card spread reading. So what you're needing to do is to tune into your psychic senses, your intuitive senses, your gut feeling, connect with your spiritual realm, your spiritual guidance, and tap into what they're telling you through the cards, the messages that you might be receiving from them. Now, being a Saturday, it is a slightly different spread, not by a great deal, but it's slightly different. And it is here. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to set up the camera. Whoops. That's silly me, isn't it? But then again, that's what I do. This is in the form of a smile, sort of, is what I was doing, but I didn't want just the nose there. So let's imagine those two are the eyes, and there is the smiley mouth. That's how I wanted it to look, because I feel so happy this morning. I had a good sleep. Yes, apologies to those who look forward to the Friday nights with Leanne and I was just too tired. I ended up going to bed before 9 o'clock, which we start at 8:30. I just could not stay awake long enough. So today we will probably have one around lunchtime. But we're here now for this morning's daily Lenormand card spread reading. And good morning to Kerry Ann. Lovely to have you here. I am a little bit just on time now. My computer's saying 8 a.m. right now. So I did go a little bit early, and that's why I haven't started the spread reading at the moment. Good morning, Keza. I did want to have those who are regular in coming in to be able to watch it as the live stream. So it's all good though, isn't it? We're here. Now, what have I got? I'm actually using this deck this morning. And because on weekends I do tend to use the other decks that I have rather than the Gilded Reverie. This is Rana George, her designs and in the Lenormand. The artwork is by Caliel French, so there's the bottom credits. Isn't it just beautiful colours and designs in this deck? As you can see, there's the back of the deck, and they've got gorgeous gilding on the back as well as the front. And I love the design in the fact it's got that seeing eye there, like the Reiki hands. And the gilding on the cards themselves. So what we have this morning in our more upper conscious level is how I see these. Whenever I see anything that's looking like there's a horizon going to be there, that's more the upper conscious level is how I read it. And this is more our subconscious subliminal style of how we're understanding what's going on. So we've got the tower and we've got the cross at that top level. You love the cards, Keza? Yeah, I do too. There's so many different types of decks. If you go doing a Google on Lenormand card decks, you get a heck of a lot of choices. These happen to be the ones that I did really love these, but more so it is the Gilded Reverie that I'm most attracted to still after however many years that I've been using them. So, but this morning it is these, the beautiful deck. The with this tower and the cross, beautifully ornate cross too, I like that. It's the simplicity of this tower that really does look like it's not the barber pole, but it really does look like it's that avenue to the heavens in the way that it's just so erect, simple. It's just, you can imagine the growth into the sky, that journey almost like a rocket into the cosmos, into the universe, because it's got that feel of being able to shift up with ease And that's what I'm feeling with this today. It's just so much that we can actually focus on in our direction, in moving up, in growing what we are wanting to grow, in that more, building our security. We've got the firm foundation, we've got the solid pathway into this one, where you can see there is the entrance. You know your direction. It's defined, it's definite, it's actionable. So whatever you're putting your mind to today is in top of mind. So we're actually bringing it all from what is our intention and purposes into the actuality of, adding to this foundation, building it up, and actually putting it into that action of really, putting the muscle onto the bone, sort of thing. So, it's not just a skeleton anymore. We are moving it into that is moving us, helping us move forward for the longer term in the muscle that's being built. Having faith in that process and trusting that where we're shifting into, we are taking this pathway. You know what your goal is. You are taking it, and it is moving it into that upper, that higher level, that next stage. And you're really going to be able to bring that forward with that full trust. And that does come from the self as well. We've started here in this subliminal, and this is now in that more conscious level of having that knowing it is working. Our fruits are coming forward in how we're moving into that. We're taking those steps. Trust, trust, trust. Having that self, that self knowing. It is a 36 card, like the 3-6. It is coming into numerology. It's that last step into what you're bringing forward as the what you are manifesting. So take those steps and definitely move into it. It's coming from this base of having, through the day today, we are going to have some things that we're leaving behind with the coffin. So it's the coffin is actually shedding some of what we don't need anymore, as if it's a death. Yes, put the process of that grieving for, and sometimes it can be things that we've accumulated and acquired and put too much value on in either sentimentality or in it's finished its use, get a new one, that type of thing. So, some things can die as well as people, but some things can. It's needing that clearance, opening up what is that next level. We're doing that work to be able to keep this progressing into that tower and building that stable future that is coming as well. It's that preparation. So we're opening different tools and talents, different boxes of things that we're wanting to access as well. Even ideas to some degree. You're bringing it in as well. Look, here we've got that lovely young lady. This depiction in this card is the more contemporary young lady who is dancing, ready to party, really moving into that energy of living life to its fullest with that gorgeous scarf wraparound that brings that exoticness to, the dance that she's about to create, that she's moving into. It really is progressing that from what we don't need, opening up those new treasure chests of resources, or opening up our hearts to new beginnings and feelings. We are, yes, that's 8 on that card itself. I'm not sure what, it's a 33. The key is the 33 card. So it's bringing that power of the threes, power of the double numbers, a master number into the reading as well. So move along with that. Really dance into that energy of what we're bringing from this place and space where we want to feel and be, bringing it into that manifested activity, and that we're going to set into place with our tower, that strength and growing and really building up what we're moving into in our daily lives. And this is today's reading, of course. So you're going to be able to step out in joy and dance through the day to actually build up and open up more of that you know in what direction you're moving, you know, as far as what things you want to do. If you don't, you know, as far as it is a weekend here in South Australia, in Australia, this hemisphere, this part of the time zones that we are in a beautiful day, moving it into actually bringing it into, you know, the activities that you'd like to enjoy on a weekend if you're not working. And if you are working, you're still going to be able to dance through it with happiness and joy. I'm feeling that because the cards really wanted to be in that smile pattern, you know, that angle, instead of having it as a straight line. What do you feel from a straight line? It looks a bit bleh. So bring it into an even wider smile and dance your way into your day. Okay, even a wider, there's happy eyes. Lovely. Anyway, what other way can you do cards of that shape into a smile? Good morning, Michaela. Lovely to have you here. And I love your hearts. Beautiful. So that is our reading for today. This is going out to my YouTube channel, the Facebook page, my profile, and the My Time TV, and also the Body Soul app. So there's many ways that you can watch this again on each of those, because it goes straight away into being a recording, and I don't edit and take them down. Yeah, for you, I can imagine you dancing at work, Keza. Doing those beds and doing the rooms up, especially for your customers. Beautiful energy that you would be putting in with love to the stays that people have there. Be wonderful to stay there when and I can get there. Yes, exactly. And have a beautiful day to everyone. So it really is a lovely spread there. I just love the colours in that deck as well. So it'll be the same deck tomorrow. Whether the spirits choose to have that layout or something else, who knows? You'll need to look forward to tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock to do that. Now, I do have, and that's something I haven't actually got showing, is now that's interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to find no, that's not that one. The label, the website. I don't think I've actually got that for this one. I've been playing around with buttons again, and I've got a little bit of slightly new layouts with some of these. And it is different. So I'll go, no, I don't want to go back with that. There is the Buy Me a Coffee site. If you'd like to contribute, you know, just buy me a coffee. I'm happy to have a coffee. There is a few little mini reading styles in there as little purchases that you can do as well if you want just a 1 question, 3 cards. I think that's only about $10, whatever. There's ways of contacting me. Try the Facebook page, the YouTube. I wonder how you do that. There's so much to always keep learning, and we are always learning, isn't it? So there you go. And Michaela, no, there wasn't the Friday night last night with Leanne, because I went to bed before 9 o'clock. I just could not stay awake. I had a really busy day mentally as far as learning new stuff and things. No, I could not wait. I could not hang on. I called Leanne and just said, look, if you're okay, I've just got to go to bed. I can't wait to do the full show. I was in bed before 9, so not ill or anything. I was just so tired. I was yawning all the time, and I could not have given it my all. So we may pop in around the midday today. So for those who usually look forward to the Friday's intuitive chat with Leanne and Ros, with the free mini pulls, you know, the card readings that are individual pulls to questions, you do need to be early, so keep an eye out. That will be on my page, Leanne's page, in the My Time TV. So set the notifications on the Ros Boundy page. You can set notifications to be alerted when I'm live at any time. And I think the same is for Leanne's page. I dare say it is as My Time as well. So just keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I did see that, Kerry Ann, the spammer. Thank you very much. I really appreciate when each and every one of you do that. Facebook is a funny little beast, isn't it? And sometimes things work that you can get the response and blocks and everything working well, and other times it doesn't. But keep doing it when you see them popping onto other people's shows and trying to hijack an account or anything like that. And Michaela, you were saying you can do it about the workstation. Absolutely. Why not? Put some energy into it and really enjoy the dance that you can have in your work through the day. Thanks, Kerry Ann. And yes, I do appreciate that. Now, did I put that on there? Yeah, Keza was there. I did put these ones up too, didn't I? Yes, I think so. Now, yes. Yeah, you understand, last night was a bad night for sleep. I slept well once I got to sleep. Well, I did. I slept as soon as my head hit the pillow. I can't remember anything until 4:30 this morning, because that would have then before. I think I got 7.5 hours sleep, which for me is highly unusual. So, and yes, it's a highlight of your evenings. Oh no, I love doing them too. I just could not last night, just for some reason. I needed the sleep. So keep an eye out for around the midday. I've got it, actually I'm not sure where I put it. Did I put it somewhere? Anyway, keep an eye out. I have asked Leanne if she's open to joining in, and it depends. She might have some things that pop up or not. Who knows? Isn't that the wonderful thing about being intuitive and sensing that connection with spirit as to when we do things at times? And I love using the pendulum too. Okay, I'll leave it with you for having a wonderful day. And if I see you again, when I might see you, when I might be on later today, we'll be there. Keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste.